Kevin Lee's collapse might be the end of the road. Kevin Lee didn't just lose over the weekend, he got steamrolled. In his PFL debut, he was finished by Gaji Rabadanov in the first round. Brutal, swift, and hard to watch. But the real moment came after. Lee posted a heartbreaking message on social media admitting, quote, "I'm not a coward. At least I tried. My legs just aren't what they used to be. I can't absorb shots anymore, and honestly, I don't know if it'll come back." Then came the raw footage. His jaw likely wired shut, sipping through a straw, speaking with pride through the pain.
You know, I'm proud of what I was able to do during that fight. My jaw might be wired shut. I might be drinking out of a straw, but at least I was able to go out there, test myself. I'm no coward. I ain't never been a coward. My body just gave out on me. My heart was there. I was proud of the way I prepared. I was able to make the weight on short notice, and I was in tremendous shape. But the fight just didn't go the way I expected it to go. My legs just never got underneath me, and I knew I was fighting a tough opponent. The kid's a world champion for a reason. So I don't hang my head for a second. I'm proud of what I was able to do in this sport. Proud of what I was able to do last night. I can go and tell my kids, your daddy ain't no coward. I showed up, I put it all out there, put my heart on the line, and yeah, I'm proud of that. We'll see what's next.
Dana White versus Francis Ngannou, round 42. When asked if Francis Ngannou could ever return to the UFC, Dana White didn't hesitate. "I'd be shocked," he said.
Would you be open to having Francis back?
You would consider coming back to UFC if what? One thing I've learned over the years about Francis doesn't always mean what he says publicly. What he says behind the scenes are different than what he says publicly. I'm not a big fan. I would be shocked if Francis ever came back here on lots of different levels. I'm not a fan, and he doesn't always mean what he says publicly.
Ngannou didn't let it slide. He fired back with sarcasm. "Did I ever say I'm coming back?" he posted, along with a thinking emoji. Then, when a fan told him to come get his belt, Ngannou replied, "I don't remember losing it. It's still in my closet." Whether he returns or not, the belt might be gone, but the Ngannou drama is very much alive. Khalil Rountree calls out Ankalaev, but only for the belt. Fresh off a win over Jamal Hill, Khalil Rountree had only one thing on his mind, the title, but not the man. "If Ankalaev didn't have the belt, I wouldn't even care about the guy," he said.
It's the belt. Honestly, like, just the gold belt around his waist is the only thing that attracts me about, about him, about the fight. You know what I mean? He if he didn't have the belt, I wouldn't even care about the guy, honestly. His name wouldn't even come out of my mouth, but unfortunately he's the champion and I have to mention him. So that's
Arman Tsarukyan is lurking in the shadows at UFC 317, while Ilia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira is headlining UFC 317. Arman Tsarukyan is quietly waiting in the wings.
Yeah, well, you saw what happened with Arman last time. Arman is the backup. He's the backup for that fight. So he will come to Las Vegas and he's got to make weight. And he'll be the backup, and then we'll see how that fight plays out, and then we'll go from there.
Rafael Fiziev wants war with Dan Hooker after a dominant win over Ignacio Bahamondes. Rafael Fiziev called his shot, Dan Hooker. He says he likes fighting tall guys.
My first one after this tall guy is Dan Hooker. Yeah, he's a one more tall guy, and I like to fight with tall guys.
Do you expect the same war with Hooker because he also loves the bloody fights like you?
Man, he's a man. He's a man. How many crazy fights he have, and he deserves one more crazy fight. And he have a place now. I don't believe this place. Like when I'm lost to Gamrot, like I don't lost that place real. You know, it's my injury, and so this place now he hold. I won't take it back.
Jon Jones vacates the title, Tom Aspinall takes over. It's official, Jon Jones has retired. And the heavyweight belt now belongs to Tom Aspinall. No more interim status, no more waiting. Tom is now the undisputed champ.
Division take the title away from him.
Jon Jones called us last night and retired. Jon Jones is officially retired. Tom Aspinall is the heavyweight champion of the UFC.
The news has broken. I'm sure everybody's seen it. UFC undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Moving forward, very, very important to me, just that I acknowledge everybody quickly who has supported me in this, I'm not going to say it was a tough time, but a bit of a challenging time over like the last kind of 10, 11 months that I have been inactive due to no fault of my own. But luckily, that is all behind us now. Massively appreciate the support from everybody. Massively appreciate the support going forward. I am going to keep this thing as active as possible. I want to be the best heavyweight ever to walk the face of the earth. I'm going to defend this thing as many times as I possibly can. I'm going to keep you guys entertained. I'm going to really give back to everybody who has shown me support over the last year, over the last 5 years, over the last 10 years. Really appreciate the support and love from everybody, and we're going to see an active defending UFC heavyweight undisputed champion going forward. Thank you guys, and I'll speak to you soon.
Jon Jones in legal trouble again. Jones was hit with a misdemeanor charge for allegedly fleeing the scene of a car accident. According to the report, a female passenger, reportedly intoxicated, told police Jones was driving.
Did you know about the stuff that came out of Albuquerque last night?
I saw it today. When I saw it today, I said, "Oh, everybody's gonna think this is why he retired. Maybe that is why he retired. Who the hell knows, man?" But yeah, I don't know. These are all questions you got to ask him. We had the fight done. You saw me talking about it very confidently that this fight was going to happen, and then he changed his mind.
Ilia Topuria destroys McGregor's power myth. Ilia Topuria wasn't impressed by Conor McGregor's latest nightclub incident. "Did you see that video?" he asked. Conor landed 2 punches, and the guy walked away like nothing happened. It wasn't just a dig, it was a challenge. Topuria essentially said the king has no power anymore, and he's not afraid to say it. Conor's star might still shine, but fighters like Ilia, they're not blinking anymore.